Well, the Kentucky Derby is always appointment TV in early May when we witness the thundering power of thoroughbreds. But those majestic horses can be seen several times per week right in our own backyard. For nearly 100 years, Tampa Bay Downs has hosted the best in thoroughbred racing, and we took a trip to Oldsmar to learn more about its history, its impact on the sport, as well as what it takes to be a jockey.
In the morning, that's strictly exercising, and it's gorgeous. We see the sunrise from the back of a horse every morning. It's the best way to spend a day.
If the trainer and owner are interested in, then they let you work the horse in the morning so you can get a feel of the horse and get to know the horse more, and then it's kind of like a preparation for the race. Rush. It's something, it's a feeling you cannot explain. Once the doors open at the gate, you forget about everything. You just go out there and enjoy it. So I'm a professional horse rider here at Tampa Bay Downs.
Well, Tampa Bay Downs been here since 1926, which I think is a fact that surprises even very long residents here to the area. But we've been here just about 100 years. They were businessmen from Kentucky, actually, that started the track. There was a group of people that got involved, and there was a lot of changing of shares and shareholders at that time. But basically, Kentucky businessmen. They wanted to bring the racing down here from Kentucky. In the beginning, there was horse shortages, and actually it was going through the Depression and things like that. So things were very tough. They closed for some years. It was also used as army barracks at one point during the war. So there have been some ups and downs. More recently, we've been on an upswing, installed the turf course 23 years ago. And I think ever since the turf course was installed and we offered turf racing, things have really been on the upswing here.
Here I love it. This is a really special track, and the weather is amazing, so that it cannot get any better than that,
The racetrack loves horsemen. You don't always get that at other racetracks. The horses run well here.
You get top riders from, Delaware area, Maryland. So because it's such a great surface, to be riding in, like the dirt course and turf course is one of the most amazing ones, like especially the turf course, So it gets really competitive. So a day, it depends, sometimes I can ride from 2 horses to like 7 horses, it depends as many mounts as I get that day. We're like a big family here, everybody knows each other, and it's a pretty big family. And in between races, it's pretty dangerous, especially on the turf, everybody's piled up together, you gotta try to save some ground in the turns. So, I mean, you're pretty much like the horse in front of you, it's like feet away from you, so you're pretty close to horses and anything can happen, It's a really high-risk profession. It's stuff that happens, when you're a jockey, something's gonna happen. You just don't know when, and you just love it, It's something we love doing,
People really enjoy wintering their horses here. Competition is quite stout. Turf course, we'll have the best in the world be competing here. We've had Breeders' Cup winners, Eclipse Award winners, so we're very, very proud of the legacy that's come to compete here. We've had 3 Kentucky Derby winners come from Tampa. Street Sense won the Tampa Bay Derby. Always Dreaming won an allowance race, so he wasn't even in one of the stakes races, and he went on to win the Kentucky Derby. And Super Saver finished 3rd in the Tampa Bay Derby. So you really can't say that enough. You really get the opportunity to see those world-class horses right here in your backyard.
Any rider's dream, being a Kentucky Derby or the Breeders' Cup, and that's still one of my goals.